Stop playing with them, you know? Ain't no
stopping
now. Sometimes you gotta understand it's like, they don't understand. Watch your following instead of your lead, you feel me? I definitely understand.
What's the plan though?
Sometimes you're gonna see that. Sometimes it's
I see it
not
all
that
the time,
easy.
man.
They'll go blind real quick. I keep it on me, you know how I'ma clutch it
I
too.
keep that 40
on me, you know how a nigga gone.
Hollow point.
I ain't trusting no nigga,
Never
you know
that.
me, it's true.
Or no bitch.
Mama say she love a nigga, you know.
Okay, she said though.
I'm that nigga come to him,
Been
you
there.
know how I be.
Still that. Always be that.
I don't fuck with them and I'ma treat. All them niggas perpetrating, you know how I
Never
do.
Jack City
I'm
shit.
that nigga, I swear to God, I'm a fucking
Sit.
Never been no bitch, you know that's me. I don't play them games these niggas play cause I'm a G.
I'm a
It's time to get it in, you know just how I'm gonna be. Give me one bitch, give me two, might as well give me three. I've been snuggling on the block for a minute. Only niggas play the guard like I'm a thug, but they know just how it be. I've been getting to the money, all them niggas hate on me. Riding around foreign whips, they know how it fucking be. Niggas know the sincere, special K, I been a G. Walk up in the club, bag a bitch and might take home 3. She say she in love with me cause I'm a god, that's how it be. And I walk around this bitch and all eyes be on me. Love me cause she know my life is so different, pay the price, I'm that god. She say she want a real nigga and I'm that boss. I don't play no games, nigga, he could get lost with them fishes, nigga.
I'm a ball. Yeah, I know.
Take it easy on that nigga, you know how I be. Jersey young nigga, I'm that nigga, always been a G. Jumped up in a Hummer, hit, cocked it by 3. Told that bitch to bring that BMW back here to me. Ain't no playing games. And when it's time to get it in, I don't play with you niggas, I ain't got no friends. I be doubling up the codes to go up I-20 again. To bring back 20, the kilos, I'm gon' win. All them niggas hate a real hustler, I'm gon' get it though. I ain't worked a day in my life, you gotta feel me though. Chasing dough, every day a bitch wanna see me though. Say I'm living like she on my dick cause she love me though. I'm a type nigga that a nigga wouldn't step to. Keep a dead on the hip in case a nigga rush through. Yeah, I got that money, keep 1,000 on me every day. Walk up in the club and you know what the DJ say. Sincere, I don't play every fucking nigga day. I be going places that these niggas never seen today. I'm in the Rolls Royce, I'm in the BM, I'm in the I-8. Yeah, niggas gon' hate me cause they know how I'm gon' really be. I be chasing dollars that these niggas ain't gon' never see. I'm doing new shit every day, you know just how I be. Step into my lane, you niggas gon' see that I'm a G. And I'm so different than you. I know that niggas
I gotta stop hating on real nigga, man. You know why?
I'm getting to
if you only knew what I did in my life,
you niggas
you
pussy
know why.
than me. Let's keep it true.
Let's keep it true. I see I finally see where the hate come from.
I'm not playing with him.
I finally see.
I told the nigga I'm not playing with him.
Captain Gangster. You know. You know.
They gon' hate on me, and that's my type. I be giving them money, nigga, all my life. I'm not playing with them niggas yet. I do it right.
I know
they give me to the money, that be me, and that my type. That my type, I don't play with them, and that my life. I be giving to the money, nigga, and that my type. My nigga, yeah, be hating on me, yeah,
You don't wanna do that, my nigga. I
ain't
promise
nothing
you.
like them niggas, you know me, and that my type. Get my type. Yeah, woke up in the club, Cody Meg, I'm on that shit. Bricked up with the money good, she know me, I got double key. Keep it on me with a wristband with a lot of money on thug shit. She know that stay go the one she love, nigga, I want all
Let go.
Hating on me and never be proud. Bitch, she right me all my life. Then she fucking, we get it tonight. I know she be knowing I'm there. I know she know I gotta get.
She know I
come to have the 40 on. She know about that. I don't gotta lie to you. She already know I do. Niggas be hating on me, but me, yeah, I keep it true. Whatever she need, my money be good. She already know what I do. And I don't be fucking with them.
I only fuck with you.
Niggas be hating since I stepped on the scene on the YouTube shit. I been getting to the money, nigga. You would think I'm about to break. You would think I served the club on some other shit. And I don't hate on them niggas. They only hate on me. Why you hate on me?
What?
You already know how I be. I be on that shit. You already know I'm G.
Cappy,
I don't be fucking with you. So why you fucking with me?
Cappy Key.
Page like police. You already know how it be.
Capping
Came in these YouTube streets, stepping B.
What?
Came through these YouTube streets, stepping B. I don't give a fuck. Them niggas always gonna hate on me.
They gonna hate on Captain Keys, man.
Nigga.
Get 'em.
I don't fuck.
Captain Keys.
How them niggas play? They gon' hate on me.
You know?
Why them niggas act like they don't wanna stay with me?
We in
When I
DFW.
come through, you already know how I be. Bag a bitch, take her off the stage for 1, 2, and 3. She love niggas, she know I'm break. 40 man for the other shit. I don't play with them, I get to the money. You already know how shit get. 23, I bought a Bentley. 22, I bought a club. 24, had another club. Swear to God, I show you love. I'm 30 out. Listen, you know what I'm about. I don't got to play with these niggas. They know that the money I run in the house. Keep that 40 with them hollow points. I pull it out. Nigga be talking like he gangster. You know what I'm about. Nigga don't play with me. You know how I be.
You already know.
What it do, what it do, what it do, what it do? This your boy Gangsta Cap. You already know what time it is. I got the lowdown for the low now. And this is where it go down. Like, share, subscribe to the page, because you already know this the #1 spot on YouTube for online interviews and celebrity gossip. The bounce. You already know. These niggas be playing, man. We about to take it to a whole nother level, man. You know, I just been taking my time doing what I do. Doing what I do. You already know what the fuck time it is. Salute to everybody out there, man. Salute. It's 11 o'clock my time. I don't know what time it is over there where you at. 9 o'clock on the West Coast. 10 o'clock on the East Coast. But you already know what it is, man. Let's get this motherfucking show on the road. Let me toast you up, get my shit right. Cause my head gotta be right, especially when you see shit, you like, oh my motherfucking God. You know what I'm saying? Your head be like, oh my motherfucking God. You know what I mean? Salute to all the real niggas out there, man. Salute to all my real fans, supporters that's been watching me just slow roll. Knowing that I ain't been on my shit. You know my real supporters, they know when I ain't on my shit, they just let me do what I do. They don't bother me. Niggas know I had an altercation when niggas tried to rob me and my life was in jeopardy. And I had to, you know what I'm saying, do some things to protect my life. So, you know that slowed the nigga down. You know, I had to get back on my shit. Salute to all my Cap Gang members. Salute to everybody at the Cap Report. You know what I'm saying? If you over there at the Cap Report, you already know what it is. Salute to everybody at the Cap Report. Please share the live. If you rocking with your boy, please share the live. Salute to everybody on Twitch. Salute to everybody on Facebook. All my people on Instagram. You know how we do. We're gonna get this show on the road. Cause your boy Jim Jones, man, dude, Jim Jones ain't fucking with your boy Max B. And Mano done picked a side. I thought Mano wasn't picking no sides, but Mano picked his side, y'all. Yeah, Mano said he ain't fucking with Max B. He not going to the parties. He not saluting. He not popping out. He not feeling this wavy shit, man. He not feeling the wave game. I thought that was real crazy. Mano was just on the show trying to get your boy Jim Jones to forgive and forget. And at the same time, he acting like he got a problem. I didn't even know you had a problem, God. I didn't know you had an issue. Since when did your issue become somebody else's issue? This shit is crazy. I be telling y'all, man, pay attention to your circle. Pay attention to your circle. These bitches, just like these niggas, they'll fuck over you, man. These bitches, just like these niggas, man, they'll fuck over you. True story. So we gotta get into the saga of Max B, man. We gotta get into some real shit, man. The real saga of Max B and all the real shit that was going on. the real shit, man. Cause it's so much shit. Mr. Wingate had a lot of bullshit up his sleeve, man. So get to this shit, man. Y'all know what it is. Only the real know. Only the real know. Cause we also gonna run this paperwork and see if we can get these indictments, man. We're gonna also run Charlie paperwork. Yeah, Charlie, we're gonna run all your paperwork, man. We're gonna run all your paperwork, Charlie. These niggas is fake, man. That's why I stay away, y'all. That's why the best thing for you to do is stay away. Cause these motherfuckers is different. But now you know. So I tell niggas, man. Where my nigga at? Where my nigga at? Man, this what happened when you got too many people in your inbox. This what happened when too many people be in your inbox, dog. Now I'm looking for somebody. And I'm like, damn. All right, here we go. You know how we do. You know how we do, gangster. Real niggas only, man. We pop out and we do content on what real shit when we want to. So don't ever forget that. We pop out and do our content when we want to, not when you niggas want us to. That's what's wrong with you niggas. Y'all niggas need to do it. We do it when we want to, when shit important. But you live and learn, gang. That's why I said, man, you live and learn. Every time you in some shit, you live and learn, y'all. See where my shit at. Yeah, you live and you motherfucking learn. All right, we back on it, bang. I ain't playing with these niggas. All right, let's start here, man. We're gonna start at, my nigga? We're gonna start. Because the case was happening in 2006. This was the case started. 2006. Right here, man. That's when the case started, when they killed David Taylor. Y'all got that cat report? That's when the case started. Hold up, man. We about to get this shit going. Alright, my bad. what time it is. Yeah, I know what time it is. Yeah, so this case stemmed from a robbery in in Fort Lee. And if anybody don't know where Fort Lee, New Jersey is, Fort Lee is right outside of New York, literally right across the George Washington Bridge, right across like the Palisades, right by Teaneck, New Jersey, right by Hackensack, New Jersey, right by Bergen County. It's in Bergen County. You know what I'm saying? Most people, when they get a little money, like most rappers, when they get a little money, they want to move out of New York. They move to either Teaneck, Fort Lee, or they move to Hackensack. You know what I'm saying? That's their little spots. Or sometimes they might even move to Bergen, North Bergen. You know what I'm saying? Because these niggas don't want to stay in the city. They don't want to pay them expensive prices, and these niggas want to hide from their enemies. So these niggas decided to do a job in Bergen County, y'all. In Bergen County in New Jersey. They said, we're going to go across to New Jersey and we're going to hit this lick, man. And these niggas was fucking with sugar boogers, too. I'm going to keep it real with you. These niggas was fucking with sugar boogers. I'm talking about horrible, God. Like when I went back and looked at some of these pictures, bro, you niggas claim y'all be getting money and it's fly ass niggas, but the females y'all be fucking with, dog, oh my God. She was not too kosher in a lot of her pictures, my nigga. In a lot of her pictures. And then these niggas be happy to have something, you know what I'm saying? These niggas will lay up with anything. You know how these niggas do. These niggas was like, she was a bum broad working in the strip club, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know why the nigga would even use her anyway. Once she gave you the drop, she was never supposed to go back to the hotel. That's how dumb these niggas is, man. Niggas don't even know how to put missions together. Once she gave the drop, she was never, ever supposed to go back to the hotel. She was never supposed to show her face in Motel 6. She was never supposed to be in the cab with niggas. Like, bro, that's how you know these niggas is amateurs. Niggas don't know what the fuck they doing. Niggas ain't know what they doing. So let's get into this shit, man. Let's break this shit down and start from the beginning. We're gonna start from the beginning of this shit and show y'all what really happened from the fucking beginning. And get y'all a little bit of information on this shit. Because a lot of motherfuckers might not know about this shit. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to start with that. That's what we're going to do first. You feel me? You smell me? So it was September 6th. Hold on, let me see if I need to might need to just bang this in. Bang this in like that. Hold up. Hold up, yeah. Let me bang this over. Bang that over like this real quick. Let me bang that over. Alright, that should be good, dog. Let's do it like that. Let's do it. Man, why the fuck they do that? They did exactly what I didn't want them to do. As I said, I need it right there.
See, that's why I say you can't fuck with this shit, dog. Damn. My bad. Shit tripping. Let me see how that look. Alright, I can do that. I can do that because I gotta make sure that shit ain't that small, dog. So we gonna get to the bottom of all this shit. Smoke, let her go. So they said it was September 2006 when it happened in the Holiday Inn in New Jersey. The room was rented out to Alan Plowden. You heard that? Alan Plowden, who was at the moment duct taped to a chair. So Alan Plowden was also one of the niggas who was with the dudes. Now we gonna see if we can get in contact with Alan. We gonna call Alan, and we gonna get Alan's phone number. We gonna call Alan today. We gonna have a conversation with Alan, y'all. Alan Plowden. So Alan Plowden was one of the niggas that was duct taped to the chair. We gonna contact Alan and see if we can get us a live interview on air and talk to Alan and see how Alan feel about the situation with Max B coming home. You know what I'm saying? So we can get to the bottom of this shit. You know how we do. We're going to get to the bottom of this shit. We're going to get to the bottom of it, gang. So Alan Plowden, who was at the moment duct taped to a chair, there was two people in the room besides Plowden. Gina Conway and Kelvin Lerdam. That's who they call Pooh Sims. Kelvin is who they call Pooh Sims. Plowden was staying at the hotel with his business partner, David Taylor. David Taylor is the subject who died, who had a room further down the hall. Witnesses later said that Plowden and Taylor had been seen in Harlem a few days before the robbery with brand new cars, money everywhere. Plowden, taped up and at gunpoint, had told the two that if he wasn't holding the money, his partners was. They got Plowden to call Taylor to the room. Within a matter of minutes, Taylor was dead. Damn. So soon as he came to the room and they opened the door, he got popped. Soon as he opened the door, they didn't even wait. So more than likely, Taylor opened the room door. And when he opened the room door, he saw the gun and he automatically started fighting. More than likely, that's what happened. I guarantee you. So it says, within minutes, Taylor was dead. Conway later stated that Kelvin shot him just once, and Conway fled the scene. And he and Conway fled the scene. Conway is Gina. So we know Gina snitched. You see that? Pay attention. So we know Gina snitched. We know Gina got to talking, y'all. It say Conway later stated that Kelvin shot him just once. And her and Conway fled the scene. He and Conway, that's Gina, fled the scene. Plowden, having struggled free, altered the front desk to the murder. He alerted. So he alerted the front desk to the murder. Basically let them know, yo, these niggas just came up in here, robbed us, and killed us. We just been took out. We just got killed, my nigga. We need help. We need help. So you telling me y'all niggas is moving around with 50,000 and y'all ain't got no heat? Y'all niggas moving around in Harlem, back and forth from Fort Lee to Teaneck to Harlem, and you niggas ain't got no guns. Y'all going to these strip clubs and y'all ain't got no guns. Y'all ain't got no what type of protection. What the fuck? So you niggas is out here moving like you niggas is big time ballers out here in Jersey, and everybody know how I get down in dirty Jersey. Everybody know how I get down in dirty Jersey. Like, my nigga, you can't be moving around with 50,000 cash in a book bag, no heat, in and out of strip clubs, bringing these bitches to the hotel. Everybody know these females got niggas. Everybody know these females deal with a nigga. Even when you think you the nigga, she fucking with another nigga. Even the nigga that know he her nigga, know she fucking with another nigga. It's just inevitable. Come on, man. Y'all know how this shit go down. So these niggas was slipping from jump, moving around the city, back and forth from Jersey, crossing the Washington George Bridge, hitting the Lincoln Tunnel with some hood boppers. With some hood boppers. They thought they was safe because they brought these bitches into Jersey. No, nigga. You do know that taxi ride from Fort Lee to New York ain't but 15 minutes. That taxi ride from Fort Lee to motherfucking New York ain't nothing but 15 minutes again. 20 at the most, depending on traffic. So she went to go tell the Sharks ASAP. She went to let the Sharks know ASAP, my nigga, it's food out here. So what it was, she watched you spend all these days with her, splurge your money, buy computers, buy clothes, until she felt like it was time to get you. She waited until you was getting ready to go and then say, okay, we got to lick, my nigga. We got to lick. You guys to be kidding me. You guys to be motherfucking kidding me. So within a week, they have been arrested and had a third man, Charlie Wingate. Charlie Wingate, a.k.a. rapper Max B. It wasn't the first time Max B has been arrested. He had been in prison from 1997 on a robbery charge, first degree. He was 19 when he went in. Conway was Max B's ex-girlfriend. And Lederman, his stepbrother. Pay attention. So Pooh Sims is his stepbrother, my nigga. They got the same mama, different daddy. Oh no, well, stepbrother, that would be by marriage, right? Okay, I think that's his brother by marriage, I guess. Stepbrother, I guess, yeah, that must be stepmother, I guess, yeah, that's his brother by marriage. Okay, so that's his brother by marriage, his stepbrother. So to the police, the connection to Max B stacked up quickly. Stacked up quickly, y'all. Stacked up quickly. So watch this. In January 2005, Max was released from his first incarceration. 2005. When he went in, 97. So he did 8 years. So he came out at 26, 27. 26, 27. So he did a robbery, did 8 years. Came out in 05. Okay. That's when he was fucking with Chrissy. So remember he also used to get down with Chrissy, Jim Jones shorty, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, if y'all don't know, Jim Jones' wife, Chrissy, used to be allegedly they say she used to be a go-getter too. She used to run with Alpo and AZ and them niggas back in the day. You know what I'm saying? These niggas was out there, pushing plays and juicing niggas for their money and robbing niggas, kick dooring, getting them in burglary of habitations, And niggas don't know what a burglary of habitation is. That's when you kick a nigga door in with the intentions to commit a felony. You know what I'm saying? I'm not coming in here to just take your shit. I'm coming in here to whoop your ass. I'm coming here to beat your ass. That's what these niggas was catching, my nigga. Burglary habitations, you know what I'm saying? Real quick, y'all. So in January 2025, Max was released from his first incarceration within months. He was working with another Harlem local, Jim Jones, the Diplomatics Dipset fame, guesting on his lead single, Baby Girl, from Jones' second album. Harlem Diary of a Summer. Max was on the radio hit shouting Dipset in the chorus. He's all over the album, guessing on 3 tracks, songwriting credits, and others. It's through Jones, however, indirectly, that Gina Conway met Max. Okay. So Jim Jones is how Gina and Max met, y'all. So they met through Jim Jones. So Jim Jones introduced Max B to the snitch. Pay attention, y'all. So Jim Jones, it's through Jim Jones, however indirectly, that Gina and Conway met Max. So Jim Jones met the snitch. He was cool with the snitch before anybody. Pay attention to that. That's breaking news. Breaking news, y'all. So the first person to ever be compromised was Jim Jones. Did you introduce her to Max B on purpose? Was that already a play? Let me put this undercover on you. Let me put this snitch on you. I know she hot. I know she dirty. I know she'll tell. Let me put this bitch on this nigga so she can report everything. I believe Jim Jones knew that bitch was a snitch before she was snitching. This ain't her first time getting arrested. Guarantee you not. Guarantee you she had other charges before this one. I guarantee you Gina Conway was snitching way before she got involved in this case. And Max B might not have knew it, but Jim Jones did. I put any amount of money on it. Max B might have not knew about it, but Jim Jones knew about that motherfucker. Jim Jones knew she was a snitch. Jim Jones knew that she was working way before he put her on your boy Max B. That shit ain't no coincidence, man. That shit ain't no coincidence. He sent that bitch to you, bro. Pay attention. That bitch was sent to you for a reason. That nigga was part of the play. That was part of the play. We gonna make her get down on you. Yeah, we gonna make her get down on you. So living in North Carolina, Conway had ended up backstage at a diplomat booking through key members of Dipset. Cameron and Juelz had no show, but Jones was there with Max, and that's who Conway found herself with. She'd been living with the man there for almost 10 years, but within a month, she was in New York. You see these bitches? She had been living with the man for almost 10 years, but within a month, she was in New York living with Max in Harlem. And y'all trusted a female like this? This who y'all trusted to do a drill with? This who you trusted to do a drill with, my nigga? This who you trusted to do a drill with? She had been living with a man in North Carolina for almost 10 years, dude. And within a month, she was in New York living with Max B in Harlem. I don't give a fuck how much game you got. I don't give a fuck how much game you got, how much money you got. If that don't show you that this woman is disloyal, that she ain't got no couth about herself, these females ain't righteous. I would have never did no drill with no female that I know I took from a nigga that she was with for 10 years. I wouldn't be able to trust her. Especially knowing how you did your nigga, that you was fucking with me before me. I keep telling you, I don't know why these niggas be thinking they special, man. I really don't understand. I don't understand why niggas be thinking they special. You were not special, my nigga. None of you niggas is special. I'm not special. Max B not special. Jim Jones not special. I don't give a fuck. You not special. That should have been a red flag right there, gang. A red fucking flag. I wouldn't even want no bitch that I knew was living with a nigga and then she want to move in with me after 1 month. If it's that easy to take you from your nigga in 1 month, I don't want you. First of all, I ain't never wanted no woman that had a nigga anyway. I don't want no woman that I don't even want no woman that got kids. I'm that type of nigga. I never wanted no woman that had kids, and I don't want no nigga. No, I don't want another nigga's baggage. I don't want another nigga's baggage. Y'all niggas out there, y'all enjoy other niggas' baggage. I don't want another nigga baggage. Soon as I see you fucking with a nigga, I don't want you. That's the easiest way to turn a nigga like me off. The easiest way to turn a nigga like Cap off is to have a nigga. Have a nigga. You ain't never got to worry about me. See, y'all niggas be wanting bitches that got niggas. But once I know you got a nigga, it's a wrap. I ain't calling you. I ain't thinking about you. Nigga, I'm dead. I done died. But these niggas do drills with bitches and they bag bitches that got niggas, man. Pay attention. They do drills. They bag bitches that got niggas. Can't make this shit up. Said while Max was working on his first of his many mixtapes, Conway was working in a local strip club. Say, so he moved you from your nigga and put you in a strip club. Brought you up to New York, put you in a strip club. The arrangement didn't last long. Conway was back to North Carolina within a couple months, and Max was still in the studio. So she ended up going back after 2 months, went back to that nigga. You see what I'm saying? Went back to that nigga. 2 days later, disintegrated acriminously At this point, Dipset was moving strong due to his affiliation with Jones. Max had been writing books for Dipset tracks, by some accounts, ghostwriting a lot of Jones verses at the time. Cameron was embroiled in a public beef with Jay-Z, and Max ended up on the diss track. All right, man, I'm trying to get into the real shit, man. The real shit. The real shit. I want to give a around. Okay, so around this time, a couple of months after she up and left her hometown in North Carolina, bless you, God damn, bless you. So Max had been back in touch with Gina Conway and persuaded her to come back to New York. So she went back to North Carolina and left her nigga again. At this point, though, Max was living with another woman who was pregnant with his child. Wow. So he was living with another woman when he brought Gina back up from North Carolina. She was pregnant with his child. Gina ended up living with Max's brother, Mike. Okay, brother Mike, and went back to stripping. It was then that Gina found Alan Plowden and the money that came with him. According to Gina's testimony, Plowden had approached Gina on the street after Max had failed to show up. Brand new white Mercedes, bags of money in the back. They met a couple of times and Plowden showered money on her. That's all you had to do, my nigga. 2 times. You see? They met a couple of times and Plowden showered money on her. That's where you fucked up, my nigga. That's where you fucked up right there. This is where you fucked up. You met her a couple of times and you already throwing the bag at her. You met her a couple of times and you already throwing the bag at this bitch. This is how you niggas get took out. This is how you niggas get robbed. You niggas don't even make a female put in work. You don't even want to see what she about, what her brain like. Can she help you make money? Do she got money? You don't even know what type of female you dealing with before you even get to see if this bitch just a bopper and she just gonna give you some head or she just gonna fuck the night. You already showing her all your money, where you hide the money, where you put the money at. Let's be real, my nigga. You niggas ain't doing nothing to protect your assets. Y'all making this shit too easy. And this from a street nigga. A street nigga telling you this. You make it too easy. Some of these females don't even look at you niggas as if they shouldn't do it. Because they looking at you niggas like you niggas are stupid. Like, did this nigga just show me all his money? Did this nigga just pull out everything? This nigga ain't got no gun. You don't show no gun, but you show 50,000 in cash. Y'all niggas is crazy, dog. 2 days. Man, I ain't giving a bitch shit in 2 days. In 2 days, a bitch lucky she get a Happy Meal from me. The first 2 days, a bitch lucky if she get a McChicken. The first 2 days, a bitch not getting nothing from me. Don't ask me to take you out. Don't ask me to take you shopping. Don't ask me to take care of your kids. I ain't buying no diapers. Nigga, I ain't buying no juicy juice. Nothing in the first 2 days. Y'all niggas lost y'all motherfucking mind. And then you wondering why these bitches robbing you. Robbing you. You niggas be taking care of the whole household. In 2 days, meet a bitch in 2 days, you niggas done put groceries in the house. You niggas done paid the light bill. You niggas bring in juicy juice, food cups, nigga saltine crackers, everything to get some pussy. Everything to get some pussy in the first 2 days. You niggas don't give a fuck how green you is. You niggas will let go of all morals and give up all signs of respect just to get some pussy in the first 2 days. And you don't even know if that pussy dirty. You don't know if that bitch a hoe. You don't know how many baby daddies she got. Half of the time, you niggas don't even really know how many kids she got because the state done took most of the motherfuckers and she be lying to you about how many she got. Bitch don't even tell you how many kids she got. You think she got 3. You don't even know she got another 4 that's in the state custody. You just in there playing daddy. Man, I'm telling you niggas, this is how you niggas get robbed. Listen to me. Stop showering these bitches in the first 2 days. And if you gonna get them anything, make sure everything costs $1. If you gonna buy a bitch anything in the first 2 days, make sure everything costs $1. $1 menu, Dollar Tree, Dollar General, $1. Play broke, nigga. Play broke and see if she still wants you. Play broke and see if the bitch still fuck with you. Act like a regular nigga and see if she still got love for you, my nigga. You feel me? Act like a regular nigga and see if she still got love for you. If she still got love for you, then you know this the type of bitch you want to fuck with. Point blank. Point blank. You know this the type of bitch you want to fuck with. I need to keep this bitch. She a boss. Even when we was eating at the dollar menu, that bitch think I'm broke as hell. She think I'm broke as hell. She ain't got no problem eating a McNugget. She ain't got no problem eating a McChicken. I bet you if these niggas would have took them bitches to McDonald's instead of splurging on them, they still be alive today. If these niggas would have took these hoes and took Gina to McDonald's, would have took Gina to McDonald's and bought her a McChicken and $1 fry, and didn't show this bitch that they had money, they still be alive today. Gina would have thought she was fucking with some broke niggas, and she wouldn't have thought about robbing them niggas. You got to be careful what type of bitch you laying up with. What do they say? The number one enemy is the bitch you sleeping with, my nigga. The number one enemy is the bitch that you lay up with. She the one that's going to get all the receipts on you. She the one that's going to watch everything you do. She the one that's going to put it out there to the world that she fucking with you. She the one that's going to put it out there for the baby daddy to eat your food. Soon as you do something, she going to make her baby daddy eat your food. Trust me, I'm from Jersey. I know the game. I know the game. Hey, I try to tell these niggas, Mr. Goddamn, that they don't want to listen to me. They don't want to listen to gangster. It's inevitable though. I ain't lying to them. It's inevitable. It's inevitable. Shopping sprees and champagne. Within 2 days, she was getting shopping sprees and champagne. They ended up in Plowden's room at the Holiday Inn. And this is another thing, y'all. They ended up in Plowden's room at the Holiday Inn. You some cheap niggas. That's another reason why you niggas is dead. And look, I'm going to tell the truth and I'm going to tell it like it is. If you don't like it, I don't give a fuck. One thing about me, gang, I'm going to tell the truth like it is. If they don't like it, that's another reason why these niggas is dead. What the fuck is you niggas doing at the Holiday Inn? What the fuck is you niggas doing at the Holiday Inn in Fort Lee? And you got all that money. You niggas got all this money and you niggas was in the Holiday Inn? The Holiday Inn? All the nice hotels that y'all could have went to in Fort Lee? The Palisades Inn, the Marriott. You niggas went to the Holiday Inn. And you niggas is supposed to be ballers. Ballers. And then you wonder why you niggas get took out. See, if you're going to have money, you also have to move like you got money. You can't have money and move like you broke. That's why they say you can give niggas money, but you can't change their mentality. You can't change their ideology. See, these niggas' ideology was still moving like broke niggas. Their mentality was still moving like broke niggas. Cause ain't no way I got 40,000 in cash in me that I'm going to a broke ass hotel, nigga. I'm somewhere in the suite, nigga. I'm in the Trump Tower. Nigga, I'm somewhere in the Marriott. Somewhere where you got to get past security. You got to get past the front desk. You niggas is clowns. And then you wonder why niggas be breaking it down the way I break this shit down. You niggas make this shit too easy for these niggas. You niggas make it too easy for the killers, and the killers make it too easy for the cops. This shit it's crazy to me, dog. Hold up, man. This shit is crazy. Y'all shit a lie, man. Shit a motherfucking lie, man. Y'all know what it is. Gina, you a smart female, dog. Gina knew what she was doing, man. Gina a setup bro. She been doing this a long time. And that's why Max B wanted her around. They knew Gina was a setup bro. They knew that. So they ended up in Plowden's room at the Holiday Inn. Now, matter of fact, let's see what the Holiday Inn look like in Fort Lee, so I can show y'all, man. Holiday Inn, Fort Lee, in New Jersey, man. Right on Route 4, man. Where the little nigga was at? So you niggas was at, man. So these niggas took, this is where they took her, man. This is where these niggas took her, man. This is where these niggas took her. This is where these niggas took her, to the Holiday Inn in Fort Lee, New Jersey. And you niggas were supposed to be ballers. And y'all took her to this bullshit ass hotel. Bullshit ass hotel. No security. You know, this shit probably a three-star hotel, my nigga. It's probably a 3-star hotel. First of all, you had no reason even being in this motherfucking hotel with 40 racks on you. 40 racks on you. You ain't supposed to be in no shit like this. It's certain shit you supposed to be in. That's why I tell you, my nigga, it's levels to this shit, man. It's levels to this shit. I'm not riding around with 40 racks and taking my shorty to a motherfucking Holiday Inn. It's levels to this. No, we're not doing that. You're not doing that. Not doing that. You gotta pay attention. You gotta pay attention. It's crazy. Y'all was crazy for that, bro. 100 a night hotel, my nigga. That hotel probably 100 a night. 100 a night, gang. What was you thinking? What was he thinking, gang? I don't know. I don't know. Testimony. A plouder had approached Gina on the street after Max B had failed to show up. Max B had failed to show up to pick her up from the club, y'all. So she was outside the club waiting on her ride. So Max B was pimping. Max B was pimping. I wonder if she was selling some pussy. Why they didn't get, if she was robbing and stealing pussy, why didn't they get Max B for pimping and pandering? Why didn't they get Max B for pimping and pandering? Because the wave god was pimping. He was pimping. She was definitely selling pussy and giving him her proceeds. Come on, man. I ain't no dummy. One thing I ain't no is no motherfucking dummy. If she was robbing and stealing and she was working in the strip club and she left a nigga that she was with for 10 years for this nigga that she barely knew for 2 months, she was selling pussy, y'all. I'm telling you, I know the game. He brought a bitch up from down south to sell pussy for the wave game. I'm telling you, I know what's going on. Pay attention to the pinky ring. So they really still got a case, probably open. There's probably still an open case on your boy Charlie Wingate, Max B. Charlie probably still got an open case, an open investigated case on pimping and painter. I wouldn't be surprised if they want to fuck with this nigga, they don't try to fuck with him on old federal charges. I wouldn't be surprised. You know how these niggas play dirty, man. They play dirty. I wouldn't be surprised if the feds come out of nowhere and be like, we still got an open case on you from pimping. And we know you was pimping Gina and other girls out of the club. They was selling pussy. Oh, you thought you was getting away with murder? Oh, hell no, nigga. We got you. Pay attention. And once a pimp, always a pimp. Once a pimp, always a pimp. Don't be surprised if he start looking for bitches to start pimping again. Remember I said it. He's on 5-year supervised probation. Charlie is on 5 years supervised probation. Don't be surprised if he go back to his old habits. Because remember, he ain't changed. If you think for 1 minute jail changed this nigga, you crazy. He's still a creature of old habits. He's still a creature of old habits. He's still going to be doing the same shit. He's still going to be looking for a bitch that he could play pimp. He's still wavy. He's still the wave god. He ain't drop it. He ain't dropped the wave god. So pay attention. So he was supposed to pick her up. And she fell right into Plowden lap. Plowden had approached Gina on the street after Max B had failed to show up in a brand new white Mercedes, bag of money in the back. That nigga's a lick. He was asking to get hit. Brand new Mercedes, bag of money in the back. They met a couple of times and Plowden showered money on her and shopping sprees. No, he was fucking. And champagne. Now, do y'all believe that all he did? Pay attention, y'all. Now, do y'all believe that all this man did was shower her with money? Shower her with money and shopping sprees and champagne. Now, I'm not no dummy. You ain't no dummy. Ain't no way in hell that you telling me this man is showering you with money and champagne and you ain't giving him no Kuta Kente. Ain't no getting no Kuta Kente. I know Plowden wasn't that motherfucking green. He's still a up north nigga. Now, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. He's still a up north nigga. He might be tricking, but he going to get some. Now, a nigga going to trick. If he got it, a nigga going to trick. But he going to trick with a bitch that's going to give him some pussy. So I know you wasn't just getting showered with money. You were fucking in return. There was definitely some type of advancements and pleasures coming with this shower. This just wasn't a free shower. Especially not in 2006, man. Come on, we know that. Then your wavy just got released from jail in 2005. You understand that? Just got released from jail in 2005 and sent on a dummy mission a year later. This how wild you niggas is. This how wild you niggas is. He said they ended up at Plowden's room at the Holiday Inn. And one way or another, Conway ended up with his key card in her purse as she headed back to Harlem. No. One way or another. Pay attention, y'all. One way or another, she ended up with the key card. You don't one way or another end up with the key card. Nigga, she stole the key card. Not one way or another. Y'all see this shit one way or another. Conway ended up with the key card in her purse as she headed back to Harlem. No. The wave god told her, get the key. We going in that bitch tonight. When he fall asleep, get the key and leave. Get the key and leave. Pay attention. Get the key and leave. Leave the hotel, get in the cab, come back to Harlem. Remember, this a broke bitch. Who paid for the cab to Harlem? She ain't got no money. She lived with his brother. Who paid for the cab back to Harlem? Come on, man. He did. Who you think paid for the cab? Who you think already knew what time it was? This nigga knew it was a go. Because remember, they was already chilling a couple of days already. They had already been fucking. He already let the wave god know, Max B, Charlie Wingate know that it's money on the table. A nigga with a white Benz picked me up with a whole lot of money. Oh yeah, these niggas from out of state. Oh yeah, them niggas from across the bridge. They from Jersey. They over there in Fort Lee, Bergen County. Oh, word? Yeah, that's close. Hey, do something, set up something, go to a hotel, and we're gonna make something happen. We're gonna make something shake. I'm gonna get them boys on it. Pay attention. She knew when she got that key card that it was a go, and somebody was gonna get robbed that night. She knew. I'm talking about it just miraculously ended up in my purse. Get the fuck out of here. During the trial in court, Conway testified that it was at this point that Max B began to orchestrate the situation that led to the death of Plowden's partner, David Taylor. Now pay attention, y'all. Pay attention. So this is Gina telling the police. This is Gina telling the police that Max B is the one who orchestrated After Max B told the police who Gina was, because Gina didn't get into their custody until they arrested Max B a couple days after the event. They arrested Max B before they arrested Gina. Let me say that again. They arrested Max B, aka Charlie Wingate, a couple of days after the murder, him and his brother, before they even arrested Gina. Why? Because they had the taxi car, the taxi driver. They had the license plate of the taxi driver. They had the information of what taxi cab they used from Jersey to go back to Harlem. Pay attention, y'all. Both times. When they went across the bridge, when they came back. Soon as they went across the Washington Bridge, and these niggas is on camera. Everybody know the Washington Bridge got camera, my nigga. These niggas was on camera going across the bridge. So they saying automatically during the trial, Conway testified. This is during trial. Conway testified, Gina, that it was at this point Max began to orchestrate the situation that led to the death of Plowden and his partner, David Taylor. Plowden had told Conway that he was going clubbing after they parted ways. And she stated that Max saw this as a perfect opportunity to arrange a robbery. Now she is saying all this. Pay attention. She is saying all this that's implicating him as the leader that orchestrated the death of somebody. Gina is saying he's the leader that orchestrated the death of your boy, David Taylor. You don't get 75 years reduced to 17 when you was the leader that orchestrated a murder. Let me say this again, gang. You don't get 75 years reduced to 17 when you were the leader. You were considered the leader who orchestrated the whole murder. The only way you are getting your case resentenced, reduced, is if you give up information. Whether it was new cases, prior cases, other cases. You understand that? You are not getting your shit reduced 60, 55 years. Think about it, y'all. 75 years to 17. You're not getting your case reduced to all these years. And you ain't tell them nothing. Now the technicality in this case was that your boy Max B was telling before Gina. And because Max B was snitching before Gina, he felt like he was the one who was supposed to get the 15 years. Because Gina got 15 years. Gina got 15 years for her cooperation in the case. Max B felt like he was the one who was supposed to get 15 years. He was the one who gave the information. If it wasn't for him helping out Bergen County, they would have never knew who Gina was, which would have never led to his brother, Pooh Sims. You understand? So what your boy did was get allegedly help from French Montana, get some of the best lawyers money could buy, and file for appeal based on these factors. And everybody know, money talk, bullshit walk. Let me say this again. Everybody know money talk, bullshit walk. It is 2025 now, not 2006. It's people that's in power now in 2025 that's probably willing to take some money for Max B to be resentenced like he was. Should he have been resentenced to 17 years? Hell no, because he still was one of the ones that orchestrated the murder. He still orchestrated the murder. He put the whole hit together. He the one put his brother on the hit. He was the one that told Gina to do what she had to do. He just was too scared to do it himself. He just was too scared to go up and commit the crime with these niggas. He ain't bust no gun. He ain't shoot nobody, but he was a bitch nigga who put the play together and was too scared to join in on the play. But he sent all the minions to do the dirty work. So let's keep it 100. Yeah, that nigga should have got every bit of the 75 years. Especially when the police talked to him. He wasn't even supposed to be even talking to the police, y'all. Let's be real. We say that when you get caught by the police, you're not even supposed to talk to the police. Why was Charlie Wingate even in an interrogation room to talk to them, to even give them information on Gina? You were supposed to lawyer up, Mr. Gangster, Mr. Wave God. Mr. Wave God was supposed to lawyer up. Why was he even in an interrogation room talking about Gina, where she work at, where she live? Pay attention. I don't want to hear none of that. He didn't give all the information. He only gave a little bit. Nigga, he gave information. The cops wouldn't have knew who the fuck Gina was if it wasn't for your boy talking. The wave god thought he was going to get a motherfucking deal first. It just didn't go as planned. Pay attention. Pay attention, gang. Pay attention. So he thought it was the perfect opportunity to arrange a robbery, accompanied by Learden. She headed for the hotel with the idea to abscond with Plowden money before he got back from the club. When they got there, they found Plowden in the room with another woman, Giselle Neves. Giselle Neves. That's not a common name. She out there. So who's Giselle? Maybe we could get an interview with Giselle. Giselle Neves. She sound like she Spanish. He sound like he had him a Spanish girl. Plowden had him a Spanish girl, y'all. The pair retained Plowden and Neves. Restrained. Damn. So they restrained Plowden and Neves, and Conway began to ransack the room, filling up a bag with money stashed around the room, jewelry, and Plowden's clothes from the wardrobe. They wanted his clothes too, man. Y'all niggas is bums. These niggas wanted everything, nigga. This is the pair restrained Plowden, filling up the bag with stashes of money around the room, jewelry, Plowden's clothes, and wardrobe. These niggas wanted everything, dog. Everything. These niggas wanted the clothes, y'all. they wanted the clothes too. They ain't just want the money. These niggas was filling up the bags with clothes. These niggas was gonna get in the taxi cab with clothes. These niggas ain't even had their own car. So you niggas, that's why I say you niggas gotta be the dumbest robbers. These niggas gotta be the dumbest robbers. These niggas was filling up bags of clothes. So these niggas was gonna get back in the taxi with duffel bags of clothes, my nigga. As if the driver wasn't gonna know that these niggas came with clothes, didn't come with clothes, but they left with clothes. These niggas running to the car when they walked out the car. You didn't run out the car, but now you running to the car. Man, it's paid. Y'all niggas crazy. You can't make this shit up. Conway testified that unable to locate a significant amount of money, they forced Powell to call his partner in his room down the hall and come see him. After a brief struggle, Taylor was dead. So he came in the room. So David came to the room. Soon as they opened the door, David saw the gun, more than likely, and they shot him. Because they say they called him to the room. They forced Plowden to call his partner to the room down the hall and come see him. After a brief struggle, Taylor was dead. The key part of Mac's defense hinged on what followed. Upon returning to New York, Conway took her share of the money. So Gina took her share of the money in clothes and headed not to Mac's, but to work. So she went to work. So she took some of these niggas' clothes, some money, and went to go shake her ass. You see, this is why I don't trust no female. This is why I don't trust no female. She just robbed a nigga, killed a nigga, and didn't even take a day off from work. She didn't even take a day off from work, y'all. She went straight to shake her ass. She went straight to the strip club. She took her share of the money, took them niggas' clothes, and headed not to Max B, but straight to fucking work. To go shake her ass around the pole as if nothing ever happened. Boy, you can't tell me a female ain't a dangerous motherfucker. You can't tell me, my nigga. You can't tell me a female not a dangerous mother. She didn't even take a day off from work, my nigga. She didn't even say, let me cool out after what I just seen. I need to take a day off. Let me go to my family house. Let me go to my mama house. Let me go. All the alibis you could have used. You could have went anywhere. You still went to work and shook your ass on the pole like nothing ever happened. That's demon. That's demonic. That's crazy, God. That's crazy. You niggas ain't seen shit yet. You think shit cool now. It's always cool in the beginning. I'm gonna tell you, it's always cool in the beginning, gang. You ain't seen shit yet. It's always good in the beginning. That's why when she came up there from North Carolina, she thought everything was gonna be peaches and motherfucking gravy. 2 months later, she was back down in North Carolina, back with her nigga that she was with for 10 years. But she let this nigga convince her to come right back. You see how God work? You see how God work, man? God is a motherfucker. Because if she would have kept her ass at home with her nigga, she would have never went to jail on a murder charge. But because she wanted to be in the street and she wanted to motherfucking play with these niggas, she caught a motherfucking murder charge because she sacrificed everything to leave home in North Carolina and go play in New York with some nigga that she barely even knew. She caught a murder charge. That's why I be telling y'all, pay attention to what you're doing. Everybody ain't meant to be around you. Everybody ain't meant to be in your circle. Everybody ain't meant for you to fuck with. Everybody ain't meant to be around your kids. Everybody ain't be, hey bro, certain shit, you just gotta peep game. And she was so young, she wasn't gonna peep game. And most of these females, bro, they don't peep game. They don't peep game, my nigga. These niggas get dog walked, my nigga. They don't peep game. So she went back to work. He said she began hanging around with the bouncer from the club named Teron Ghostin. So she began hanging around a bouncer from the club named Teron Ghostin. They headed back to his apartment in New Jersey. They headed back to the apartment in New Jersey where the police would later find Plowden's laptop and clothes. Wow. So she sold the nigga shit to him. So she sold the nigga shit to Teron Ghostin. Let's keep it 100. She went back to the club with the laptop and the clothes of the nigga and sold it to a bouncer named Teron Ghostin. That's what she did. She sold that nigga laptop to this nigga and sold his clothes to this nigga. You see how these bitches ain't shit? You see how these bitches ain't shit? She ain't even sell it to a nigga on the street. She sold it to a nigga in the club that if he get caught with it, it directly come back to you. Like, that's how I said these niggas is dumb. Why would you sell the merchandise to somebody that directly comes back to you? Why wouldn't you go to the street and sell it to Boo Boo the Foo-Foo? That if they find it, they don't know, they just say, I don't know who I got it from. I got it from a black person. I don't remember what she looked like. You wouldn't sold it to a nigga in the club that know you. That if he get caught with it, he gonna immediately say, oh, I got it from Gina Conway. I got it from Gina. These niggas is retarded. I hate saying it, man, but that don't make no sense. You gonna go sell this shit to the bouncer. To the bouncer. A nigga that directly know who the fuck you are. You guys to be kidding me. You guys to be kidding me, gay. Sold it right to the bouncer. So it says she didn't go and C-Max didn't call him. By all accounts, he received nothing from the robbery whatsoever. Get the fuck out of here. When the police arrived at the Holiday Inn, they found Plowden trying to escape with the money that Conway and Letterman hadn't found. So Plowden was trying to get Ghost. So Plowden, when the cops came, Plowden was trying to escape with the money that Conway and Letterman didn't find, around $30,000. And Taylor corpse in the hotel room. So you know the cops took that. You know the cops took that. He's so stupid. He's so stupid. He lost that. The cops took that $30,000, dog. That's part of a crime. That's part of investigation. They took that $30,000. Easy. Plowden was trying to escape with the money that Conway and Lederman hadn't found, around $30,000. You know the police took every bit of that money, man. Every bit of that money. Every bit of that money he took, man. Got rid of it. You mean to tell me you couldn't get rid of 30,000 before the cops got there? You mean to tell me you couldn't get rid of $30,000, man? I'd have got rid of that shit fast. Nigga, what? I'd have knocked on somebody else's door and said, hold this for me. Nigga, I would have got rid of my money. They wouldn't have been able to find me. I would have left the scene immediately. I'd have been like, I fear for my life. I'd have got away with my 30 immediately before the cops got there. You guys to be kidding me. Guys to be kidding me. And Taylor's corpse was in the hotel room. Plowden immediately told the police what had happened and said they went in search of Conway. Plowden, joy at surviving the ordeal was short-lived. Upon finding Gina at Golston's apartment in New Jersey, they found his laptop too. Plowden had been embezzling money as part of an elaborate mortgage fraud. Damn, so these niggas was in the mortgage fraud. That's how they was getting money. So Plowden was embezzling money. Part of an elaborate mortgage fraud. So these niggas had a mortgage fraud scheme and was subsequently charged just days after Conway herself was caught. Ooh. So Plowden ended up going to jail too. So Plowden ended up going to jail, y'all. He ended up going to jail for embezzling money and mortgage fraud. So that's how these niggas was getting their money. These niggas was robbing niggas out here. These niggas was had an insurance, a mortgage scheme going on. I don't know. I got to check and see where this shit was. We're going to run Plowden paperwork one day too. We're going to do something on Plowden. Upon her arrest, Conway immediately told the police that it was Letterman who killed Taylor, and that it had been Max B who had arranged the whole thing. The police arrested Max and Letterman. Max was charged with murder, robbery, conspiracy charges, and bail was set at $2 million. Max couldn't afford it. Letterman, for the record, denied any involvement. While Max was stuck in prison, Jim Jones was doing great. He had real buzz going on. We fly, Batch report, he claimed that he had his hand in most of Jim's output. After a couple of months has passed, Jones hit on an idea in exchange for paying Max bail, then $90,000. Jones would have Max sign a new record deal, signing over all his publishing to Jones. Damn. Yo, you foul. You foul. These niggas is foul, dog. Yo, these niggas is foul. This supposed to be your homie. Yo, these niggas is foul. So instead of going and getting your nigga out of jail, because this is what real niggas do, right? If you my homie, we've been getting money together. We've been doing music together. Instead of you getting in a jam and I just couldn't get you out of jail because you my homie, I come up with an elaborate scheme to take your publishing and make you sign a new record deal. If that ain't the most grimiest shit in the world, what is? That nigga didn't go get him out of jail because that was his homie. He loved him. He was looking out for him. He went and got this nigga out of jail because he saw it as a way to make money off of him, take his publishing, and force him in a position where he need him. This nigga basically Suge Knight him. He basically did the same thing Suge Knight did to Tupac. Let's keep it real now. This nigga basically did the same thing. Jim Jones did the same thing to your boy Max B that Suge Knight did to Tupac. If that ain't a motherfucking shame, then what is? That's crazy, dog. I would have never thought in a million years, bro, that he would do that to him. After a couple of more months had passed, Jim Jones had hit on an idea. That ain't no fucking idea. That's extortion. An idea? Nigga, that's a robbery. That's an extortion move. Bro, you telling me Jim Jones was making all this money? He had a platinum hit record. Ballin' was a platinum record. And you telling me that you didn't want to bail your homie out for 90 grand? And you was making millions at this time? Millions? Millions? You gonna make that back easy. But you suckered them into signing a deal in exchange. And we know when your life is on the line and your freedom is on the line, what you gonna do, Gary? Let's keep it real. Everybody know when your freedom is at stake, you gonna sign any paperwork. You ain't even gonna read that shit. You don't give a fuck, nigga. I just want to get out of jail, nigga. Just like Tupac did with Suge Knight. That shit is wild, bro. If that ain't a sucker move, Jim, that you was a sucker for that, Jim. You made your homie give up his publishing to you for you to get him out of jail. Nigga, I would roll on you too. Nigga, I would have got off on you too, man. That's some sucker shit right there, man. That's some real sucker shit. I can't believe that, man. I can't believe that, man. If you don't know what's going on, man, that's some real sucker shit. But y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know what the fuck it is. This your boy Gangsta Cat, man. We'll be back up in here in a minute. You already know. Jim Jones, man, you should have never gave up information on Gina. You know what it was. Y'all niggas fucked up. Y'all did some clown shit. Clown activity ends up being clown behavior. But we all know you don't get 75 years dropped to 17 for nothing, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to the page, share the live. You already know what it is, man. Check out them videos, you know, keep up to date on what's going on with the channel. Hit that notification bell. And if you rocking with Cap Gang at the Bounce